Hey guys, Saravanan Ganesh here. In this video, I'm going to talk about an often asked question in the rank and rent space. How do you generate calls for a potential rank and rent customer if you don't have a website ranked and generating calls? How do you do that? So here we go. So if you've been watching any of my videos in the past in my YouTube channel, I show how to approach business owners when every other marketing agency, SEO agency, marketer calls up these businesses and say, hey, Mr. Business Owner, pay me something and I'll rank your website. Pay me so much and I'll send you calls. We flip the script. We basically come and say, hey, Mr. Business Owner, I have calls, I have customers in your industry, in your city, looking for your service. If I send them to you, would you be able to take care of them, right? And when they say, most of them would be like, of course I can. Like, oh, I'll be happy to even pay you. And so when you flip the script like that, it's more of an easier transition, more of an easier sale, if you will. And he may not pay you $1,000 a month right away, but you're building trust with him. He's starting to trust you. Over time, in the next 2-3 months, he will easily be $1,000 a month rank and rent client, where you still own the website, the Google listing, the phone number, the asset, right? So most of the time people ask the question, hey, Saravanan, you have showed us so many times, and I've even done live calls, guys, where I've called contractors live, and I've used the same script for years now and landed clients. A lot of my students have done that. As a matter of fact, if you just go to my YouTube video here, YouTube channel here, go under playlists, watch this 8 days of Christmas challenge. Literally in all of these videos, maybe not day 1, but from day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, as I go through each of the elements of SEO, if you will, towards the end of every video, I make a call live. I make a call live on YouTube to it's a cold call to a random business. I make more than one call sometimes, and I pretty much land these clients, and I even give them away to people in my Facebook group, okay? So the script is right there, you can watch this, but literally the question I get asked more often is, hey, okay, so I have a roofer or a tree service guy or somebody who's like, yeah, if you send me calls, I'm willing to pay. Right? He's a great potential rank and rent customer, but I don't have a website yet. I haven't ranked a website yet. How can I generate the calls and send to him? It'll take me 3, 4, 5 months to rank the website and generate calls. And by then he's going to lose patience, right? He's not going to wait 4 months and I'm going to lose him. So here is a sneak peek into a private coaching call where somebody asks the exact question and I basically give you step by step what to do. So enjoy this video. So to answer your question, right, Debashi says, what if you don't have a website? And the client says, yes, exactly. Great question. Here is what you do. So let's say you do, let's go off the concrete contractors topic as a example, right? We find somebody, this guy's running ads, D-Man bro. He's like, yeah, send me leads, right? What do? Number one, you put up a website. It's going to take some time. You do all the work. You follow the process, website, keyword research, and all that. But number 2, look at the cost per click, $2. Now, this may not be very accurate. So let's go to Google Keyword Planner, right? We're going to spend $100 and run some ads. And I'm going to show you what exactly I do, right? Is exactly what I did. Now my team does. We have a whole team who's doing that, right? We go to Google Keyword Planner, okay? We want to find the low-hanging niches. So we go to something like concrete contractor, okay? And then not the entire USA, but Topeka, if I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, and then save. Let's search and see, right? We're going to see what the cost per click is, right? Look at this, $5, $7, right? Even if I go top of page, right? It's something like $10, I think. For whatever reason, I have to really minimize it to see. $18, $20, okay? Did I do something wrong? What did I do? Okay, look at that. 20 bucks, 18 bucks, 18 bucks, top of page. Average is $7, $5. Okay. So let's just say, right, instead of $7, you have to spend 20 bucks. You have to spend 20 bucks a call. $20 CPC on the high end. Okay, you're spending 20 bucks cost per click. Approximately every 4 to 5 clicks will give you a call. Let's just say it's 80 bucks. Okay, let's just say you're very bad at ads. It's now $100 a call, right? It's not. I'm not saying you're going to be I don't even know ads, to be honest, but I do this all the time. Okay, you spend $100 to generate a call, right? If you spend, let's say, $200 and you send in 2 calls, 2 good calls. Remember, these are people actively searching for contractors. Okay, now you can literally optimize your ads and get more calls for $200, but literally you can do this. The first couple of calls, you take the call yourself. Don't send it to the client because you don't know if he's going to pick up or not. You take the call, and when the call comes, you say, "Concrete company, can I help you?" And then the other end, somebody's going to say, "Hey, my name is John. I live in ABC Street. I'm looking for an estimate for a driveway repair or whatever." And then you say, "Okay, what do you need? What's your name? What's your address?" And then you say, "What's the best time to come to your address for a free estimate?" And you get the time. You say, "Yeah, tomorrow, anytime." Say, "Okay, my guy will come to you tomorrow. He will call you and confirm he'll come to you." And then you reach out to that contractor who said yes, he'll accept leads, and you tell him, "John Smith, ABC Street, he's looking for driveway repair. This is address, tomorrow, anytime. Go and give him a free estimate and see how you can get this job." Does that make sense to you? Yeah. Now, you do this 2 times, you spend $200. Never before has any of these business owners, they've never gotten free leads or customers ever. Almost every time when a marketing company calls them and they get so many marketing calls, the marketing call guy is like, "Hey, if you pay me money, I'll do this. I can rank you high for $500. I can send you leads for $400. First time in his life, you sent him a couple of customers. Yes, you spent $200, but that's the cost of acquisition for you. Does that make sense? Concrete job cost. Let's just take a look. Average 5,000, anywhere from 3,000 to 7,000 for a 900 square foot. So average could be 3,000. I put a driveway slab by 12 feet by 18 feet in my backyard last year, $3,500. Right? So you spend $200 to get him 2 good customers. He's excited. Every time you call him, he knows, "Oh my God, this guy is going to call me with a customer." He's excited. Does that make sense? Yes, you spend $200. Now, how do you bring down your cost? Let's say in the 2 leads that you send him, he did not close the client. You have to send him 5 calls and 1 becomes a client. Okay, and making this highball number, right? You spend $500, right? But you build trust with him. Okay, he's a client for you. Now you can start talking to him and say, "I can send you a lot more of these if you can do this, this, and this. We put up a website, we take away SEO, we can do leads, all of that." And ask him for 10% or a flat fee for 10%. Right? Now, what else can you do is go here and say Google Ads coupon. Okay? And Google will tell you, if you spend $500, Google will give you $500. It will give you a coupon right there. All you have to give is an email ID. So basically, you spend $500 to get him 5 calls. You can get another 5 calls for free. Right? So you send him 10 calls. He gets 3 customers, right? And he makes just $10,000. He gives you 10%, which is equal to $1,000 right there. You doubled your money right away. Does it make sense? Even if you did not double your money, you only made the money you spent on ads, you now have a relationship with a contractor, a local business who loves you. That concrete contractor may not pick a phone call when his wife calls, but he will pick your phone when you call because he knows every time you call, it's a customer. So
quick
sense?
question. Yeah, quick question. Going forward, is that under the assumption that you'd be running the ads for them as well, paying the actual ad spend?
Good question. So once you have him on the hook, right? You send him a couple of calls, you spend $500, and then you say, Mr. Contractor, let's meet. Or if you can't meet him physically, let's get on a call. And you ask him these questions. Hey, did you make money? He'll be, of course I did. Thank you so much. How much and all that, right? Then he would say, how can we continue this? And you can say, I can send you this and a lot more calls. There's so much potential. But depending on how you talk to him, you may have to figure out what kind of an agreement you put with him. It could be a flat fee SEO, it could be a percentage deal, it could be a pay-per-lead, but you may have to run ads for some time till your rank and rent site is up and ranking and generating calls. So 2-3 months, you may have to spend $500 a month. Hopefully you're breaking even. But by the 3rd month, because it's the low-hanging fruit, your website is ranking, generating free calls now, and you can bring down the ad cost.